So the CAD we're using for robotics is Onshape. And the reason why we're using Onshape rather than SolidWorks is that it's easier, and this works on almost any device. You can work Onshape on a Chromebook. You can work on Linux, even on your phone. And another cool feature about Onshape is that you can collaborate at the same time. You can work on the same document at the same time, just like Google Docs. All right, to create an account, you would want to create a student account and fill out your information there. So your screen should look something like this. To make a document, go to create document and you can name it a test for now. So to actually move the camera view, you would hold right click and move this around, or you can click on this little square in the top right and also hold the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel, move like that. So how CAD works is you make a two-dimensional sketch and then add volume to it. So we're going to sketch, and then we'll click on a plane that we want to sketch on. So I'm going to sketch on top. Let's go to the top view. For now, I'm going to get rid of the other plane to make it easier. So we have a sketching area on the top plane. And these are tools you can help make your sketch. I'm going to start off with the center point rectangle. This is as it says, center point rectangle. And since these areas are blue, it's not defined yet, so it can actually move this around. Oh, so it's stuck. And we don't want this to move around, so we can give this a definition or a dimension. I'm using the dimensions tool. Press on that. Give this a dimension of like 4 inches. We're using inches for this. You can change the work units by pressing on this little hamburger workspace units and changing it to whatever you want. So see how this is black? So that doesn't move. That's defined, but this blue thing is not, so you can move this around. For when you design stuff, you generally want things to be like still. You don't want things to move around. So I'm gonna give this a dimension tool. 2. You can put in 20 centimeters. When we put in 20 centimeters, it automatically converts to inches. So this is the line tool. You can make lines with it. And when you select the line tool and this thing, this is the construction. Basically, this doesn't show up when you actually add volume. This is like a little sketch line. So we can make a line through the midpoint. If you like hover over the midpoint of this, a box shows up. So, and another box shows up right there. So we have this line. That's the center point of it. I'll make another one on here. So if I leave the sketch and actually add volume, by adding volume you would use this extrude tool. Click on this, and so this is depth, so it goes up by 1 inch. So we have this, but you don't actually see the construction lines because it doesn't affect the end product. We're going to go back to sketch and add a circle somewhere. You can add a center point circle. Let's make another construction line right there, actually. And this is, see that it's blue, it's not defined. You can move this wherever you want, but we can change that by using the dimensions tool. Oh, that's the wrong one. This and this. Can make this 2.744 inches. And we can make a center point circle right there. And give this the dimensions of, let's say, this is the diameter, I think. Probably 2 inches. So it created So, so this is what the sketch looks like. And to extrude again, we press Shift or press this button. And since this is not selected, it doesn't like add volume to this. But if you select this again, it does. So for now, we're not gonna add volume for that. So we have like an inch tall little rectangle. Let's go back to the sketch. The sketch we can, what can we add? So this, we'll talk about that later. So another way to make a rectangle is by using just lines and do it up here. So we have like 4 lines. You can use this tool, the coincident tool, and click on this end and this end. It just snaps together. And so this is not the angle we want. We want to make this a 90-degree angle. You'll use the dimensions tool. Click on this side and this side. Give this a dimension of an angle of 90 degrees. Give this and this an angle of pi over 2 of pi over 2 rad. Make this, what the? Sorry, my grandma. Oh, sorry, my grandma need help with something. We'll give this angle again of 90. And we want to make this touch, so use coincidence tool with that. There we go. We have a rectangle. It's not quite centered. We can make this parallel with that by using the parallel tool. But okay. But we don't want that right now. Okay. Okay, so you can add the volume to this by using the extrude tool. By clicking on this area, click on this one. So we can change how tall we want this to be, or you can use this arrow. I can probably change it to make it pi inches tall, I think. Yes, you can. So that's good. Okay, sorry, I have to eat dinner real quick. So what's what to do? Oh, we can make another sketch on a different surface. We could make a sketch on like this surface. Can add a circle, a big circle. Let's give this a diameter of 5. And can add construction lines to see exactly where we want to put the circle. Right there to there. And right here to, oof, that's not what I wanted. Right here to there. Give this a dimension of 0.2 inches, and give this a dimension of 2. Can I make this E? No, I can't. 4? No. 2. Yeah. So we'll make a point at this intersection. Use the coincidence tool to make this line up. So now I can add volume to this by pressing the extrude button and make this 12 inches long, a foot, as they say. Now we have this nifty little object. That's probably the basics of it. Oh, like to share a to actually share this thing, we go to, and to share this, we'll click on this and click on share. You can share to the former Vice President of Cyber Vipers, Herman. Let me share this to him. Herman.
What?
I shared the document with you if you want to join in.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
Are you in?
Damn, this is the Glock.
I'm recording, Herman.
Oh, yo, what? This is really good, you know. Such an amazing art masterpiece right here.
Hold on, my grandma's coming to my room.
Yo, let's keep.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Herman, do you want to add on to this?
Okay,
Want to make something?
okay. I'll make something. Gotta press a sketch. You know, gotta sketch.
Okay.
You know,
Let's make a little quick little shape.
or I'll make a quick circle. Okay, so
Okay.
okay, yeah, make a rectangle. You know, say okay, so
Okay,
all
so we
right.
can see that Herman made this rectangle thing. We can actually add volume to this by pressing extrude.
Yeah, I'll have to find it real quick. Hold on. Don't rush me, please. Okay, I'm not sped.
Okay.
Actually, I'm maybe sped. Oh, sorry.
So I think that's enough from Herman.
Hmm.
So that's pretty much the basics of actually making the 3D design. And another part of Onshape is assembly, or you actually assemble the components. You have assemblies like down here. And he's still on here, okay. So, where is that share? Okay. So, if it goes like Andy Mark, you can actually have, it's actually like CAD files for it. You can see right there, like CAD files right there. .step. You can download this. You can download this too, you know. Where's it? Oh, right there. You can even download a 3D model of this, the frame. So to import a file, just go to create, import files. Oh my god. You can import these files. Yes, just press OK. So now we have this. Oh, got have to wait. Takes some time. Let's also import the other file. Still loading. Okay, there we go. So instead of making this, we already have this 3D file. And you can put this in assembly to actually assemble the thing, as I said earlier. So we would go to assembly. Let's go over assembly real quick. So we'll insert the object. Oh my god, what is this? Okay. So I don't want this to be sticking out, so we can actually use the mating tool or a... Oh, I didn't actually put that in there. There we go, okay. I was pressing X, that's why to press the check mark. So we can mate this by, or fasten mate, pressing M or this button. Let's select the center of this and the center of that. So it just popped in. Let's look at that. Okay, can actually make a little whatchamacallit, a little shape that goes inside, basically. So go back here, use this tape measure, click on this and this. So it shows us that's the, I clicked on there, right there. What is this showing? Measure, oh, okay. This and this. So the length is 0.58 inches. So we can create a little thing that goes inside. So go from top down view, sketch on this, get rid of these planes, and use this tool. So cool. No, that's a bit small. Not even centered line. Okay. What is that? Okay, that's the planes. Let's do this again. Right there. You can actually change how many sides we want. I think that was a 6-sided shape, so like this. To straighten this out, use the parallel tool to make this parallel with I think make this parallel. So we can just actually we can make a construction line. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, it got rid of my sketch. Okay, can make a construction line. Make this horizontal and make this parallel with that. Wait, can I just, or I could just use the vertical tool on that. We didn't need to make this. So we'll give this a dimension of, what was it, 0.58 inches. It's small. Let's make this a bit longer, or add volume to it. Pressing this, pressing on this. That's sketch. Pressing on this and that. Make this 12 inches long. It's pretty cool. So go back to assembly. Top view. Move this over. Move this thing over right there. Insert the rod. Let's make this right there. Let's get rid of the origin. And now we're gonna make this fixed, so we can't move this. But we can move this. Now to make this little thing go on this thing, use the mate tool again, the fasten tool. Click on this, click on that, and this. Oh, okay. So we have to group this together so this moves as a group. So use the fasten tool again. There we go. And this. So there we go. We have the fasten tool. Click on this. And actually make this offset by make it just like -5 inches. Okay, that didn't work. By making this -5 inches. So this is basically the very basics of assembly. Feel free to look more up. But that's where I'm going to end it, I think. Okay, I was looking back on this, so 0.58 inches is actually the max, like this line, the max distance. We want to make this 0.5 inches to actually fit. So we can change this real quick. We go into sketch, change this to just 0.5. There we go. I should change that and go to assembly. And this should, I can click on update. There's the update. Okay, I don't know. Okay, there is a way to update this. I don't know how. So I'm just gonna quickly redo this thing over. Okay, so we have this. No, okay. Okay, so I made this quickly again. So you can see it's not the side we want. Just click on this, it just flips over. Click on this rotate button. Now it perfectly lines up. Make this offset -9. There we go. Can add another one, but I don't feel like doing that. So that's it for now. You can probably learn way more by watching a different video, but that's okay.
I'll change the color, you know.
So I just want to show you how detailed this is. Like, look at that.
It's alright, you know, it's mid, you know.
It's mid, okay.
So this can be done in Blender, you know what I'm saying? We could use Blender.
I mean, you can, but we can't share like stuff like over the internet and like, oh,
My
work on this at the same
oh,
time.
there has to be a mod for it. There has to be a mod for that shit. An add-on.
Okay.